chat, we got us a new body cam video. This is dad watches adult videos while 2-year-old bakes to death in hot car. Terrible human being. Let's watch it.
911, 911, please. My baby was in the car. She's not responsive.
The AC was on.
She's dead. We have nothing.
Would it be all right?
No.
So we can't let you do that right now.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm going to talk.
It's a scorching 100.
Oh, you about to piss me off.
And 9 degrees in Marana, Arizona on the late afternoon of July 9th, 2024.
Oh, this was last year.
A frantic 911 call sends first responders racing to the aid of a 2-year-old child, found unresponsive after her father left her to sleep in the family's car. As investigators try to piece together what may have happened, unsettling discrepancies begin to emerge, and shocking evidence raises a haunting question. Was this a heartbreaking mistake or a catastrophe waiting to happen? The suspect in question and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
It's like baffling. I don't know. It's baffling that this happened.
Our lives have been literally perfect.
The panicked 911 call comes in around 4 p.m. from 37-year-old Christopher Schultz.
It's midday. It's midday. You called in at 4. This is peak heat. Who knows how long she's been sitting in that car? If you called at 4, she was in that car before 4 o'clock. For however knows how long. Oh my God.
As the dispatcher attempts to keep him calm, Marana County Police and first responders weave through the busy streets in a desperate race to get to the scene.
What are you reporting? She was in the car sleeping. She's unresponsive.
Okay. And who is she?
Please. My daughter.
Is she still breathing?
No, she's not breathing right now.
Okay, we need to start CPR right now.
Yes, we are. We're starting CPR, yes. I'm so sorry.
Okay, is she breathing yet?
How long has it been? Half hour. It was, but it turned off.
We have started CPR. Mom is a doctor and is also performing CPR on the baby.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on, baby.
Deeper. Move on, deeper breath.
Oh, baby.
By the time police arrive, paramedics have already taken over efforts to save the child, but the situation looks grim. As the temperature outside is boiling, they need to know how long she was exposed to the deadly heat.
Half hour, 45 minutes. 45 minutes, okay. The car's been on.
You left her. Why did you leave her in the car? Like, you left her in the car for 45 minutes. 45 minutes you left that baby in the car. There's no way. There's no way. Like, right, bring her in the house to sleep, bro.
On.
She was left in the car after 45 minutes, but it was said it was on. Was the air conditioning on?
Yes.
But I guess it turned off, right?
As the paramedics need space to work, Chris walks away from the desperate situation. The officers attempt to keep Chris calm as he experiences rapid shifts in his emotional state.
Chris. Oh yeah, let's get some work done.
What's going on? Why are you with me?
Because we were first responders and we were on scene when they affected all this.
The AC was on.
My worst nightmare. I have sciatica pain, so I can't be sitting down. Please, baby, please. Anything.
Despite their best efforts, the situation takes a dark turn.
I mean, I don't know if we should either of us should do everything now. She's dead. Like, I need to be with her when I.
Oh my God, I know. No. She's dead. We have nothing.
Sir, they're doing the best they can right now, okay?
Oh my God.
Shortly after arriving at the hospital, 2-year-old Parker Schultes was pronounced deceased,
Jesus.
a devastating result of intense heat stroke. While waiting with officers inside the house, Chris's demeanor continues to alternate between panicked and eerily calm.
Like, your child, bro, that, Yo, I'm lost for words. I literally don't know what to say. Dead ass lost for words. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You left your kid 45 minutes. I don't know what else to say, bro.
Thank you.
What's good, RJ?
Can we get you anything?
What?
Chad, is he a little... It feel like it a little bit. I don't care, but like it seemed like it a little bit.
She wants me to try and get her right to the hospital.
Hey, we'll accommodate that for you, all right? We're just gonna need to get a statement from you about what happened, what's been going on. Obviously, I know this isn't easy for you. Okay, it's not easy for anyone around right now.
As the officer prepares to get Chris's version of events, a group of investigators outside try to piece together what little information they have from the child's mother. However, a disturbing observation.
He said putting 2 times speed on his mental breakdown is insane. That's what they just did. He do look a little crazy.
Made by one of the paramedics will leave them questioning if there's more to the story than they've been led to believe.
Mom's an anesthesiologist, so mom was working. Mom arrived, asked where the daughter was. Dad came out here, brought the kid in. It was like that. Mom started working on the kid at that point. Dad said the kid had been in the car for 45 minutes. AC was running.
So this car wasn't running when you guys got...
No, the car was not running.
Sounds like he was aware because he said he left the baby in the car to sleep and let the car run.
No, medics were talking about rigor in there already.
While Parker's physical state upon the...
Rigor? Whoa! No, she's been dead for a minute then. Rigor is crazy. No. If rigor set in, you're lying. You're lying.
The paramedics' arrival raises...
What is rigor? Rigor mortis. That's when the body starts to tense up because it's been dead for a while. It's been... If that happens, it's been way more than 45 minutes.
Suspicions with the officers outside. Chris begins to explain his version of what happened.
My daughters were at Elevate with my friend next door. They got home about 2:45 or so. We've just been hanging out at home. She was sleeping in the car and I had the car on. But it has a sensor where every 30 minutes or so it'll turn off if you haven't moved.
So you didn't bring her in the house, and then it cuts off after 30 minutes and proceeded to leave her out there longer than 30 minutes. Yeah, this shit's not adding up already, brother. It's already not adding up, brother.
Swore she was in the house playing with her sisters like she always does. I haven't been doing anything else really on the house. And like
What time?
Well, we never do this anywhere, but I'm home, right? Like you're home, you're safe, your kids are home.
Well, your daughter was outside in a fucking steaming car. So no, you're not safe, nigga. You think just because you're home, you don't have to watch your kids? You think just because you're home, that your kids nothing can happen to them? You're a prime example of nigga stupidity. Prime example of stupidity, my nigga. What are we talking about?
Right. I'm sorry this is all going on.
We always park that car in the garage usually, but I just got a Peloton recently, and the Peloton is in the garage now, so that's why it's not even in the garage. But
And how long was she sleeping in the car out there?
I want to say it was no more than 30, 45 minutes.
The chilling reality is that Parker remained in the driveway for far longer. A darker truth that will soon come to light.
Oh my God. Oh, that just pissed me off so bad. Oh my God, that just pissed me off so bad. Oh my God, that just pissed me off. Oh my God, oh my fucking God, that just pissed me off so bad. Her little handprints, bro. Her little handprints, she was trying her damnedest to get out, bro. Yo, you niggas need to fucking perish, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. Rotten jail. Oh God, I want this now. Bro, I want him to get tossed any which way in fucking jail. Make this nigga shit gaping, bro. I don't give a fuck. 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 Bro. Bro, once you throw that nigga in jail, tell him exactly what the fuck he did, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Devastating implications. Meanwhile, as tensions simmer in the stifling heat outside, two officers take refuge in the shade and vent their mounting frustrations over the tragic situation.
No summer one. That's it. Frustrates me the most. But the AC is on. No, I would not miss.
Like, why did you think any of this?
Directly, the back seats directly in the sun.
Oh my God, bro. It is. That shit is. That's the only thing in the sunlight is the fucking back seat, bro. Oh my God, bro. You fucking. Oh God, scum of the earth.
The whole car was in the sun. You see my hand cut right here, and when we started making it to the car, and along across the hood was piping hot.
Now taking a break from questions, Chris makes a startling move that leaves officers stunned. As they attempt to relay the gravity of the situation, his willingness to cooperate takes a sharp turn.
Just to let you know, I don't want to feel like we're intruding, but we're gonna have to stand by with you for a while. All right.
Is there a reason why?
Your daughter just fucking died and you left her in a steaming hot car, my nigga. You think you're innocent? Like, you think, oh, mistake. I don't give a fuck, bro. Even if you think it's a mistake, it's still fucking child neglect. Dumbass nigga, there's charges. You think you're not getting any charges? You dumb fuck. What are we talking about? Oh my God, I've never been that pissed off. Oh my God, that shit pissed me off, bro.
Yeah, we have to treat it like a crime scene. I know this is extremely difficult for you. This is a normal process that we have to follow through with. I don't want you to be blindsided by anything, but that's what's going to be going on for right now, okay?
So I'm being treated like a murderer?
No.
I just lost my...
Not at all. I know that. And I know this isn't easy for you. That's why I'm trying to be straightforward and honest with you, okay? I don't want to keep any secrets. I don't want to hide anything for you. Someone's going to talk to you about what happened, though. All right? We will keep you updated with everything.
You didn't do anything. You're absolutely right. You didn't do anything. You did nothing to save your daughter. You couldn't even perform the CPR. Your wife had to. You fucking suck.
My whole family, like, my whole family's gonna be ruined.
Nigga, what bruh? You just, bro. Oh my God. Sometimes I just want to punch a nigga. It's like, bro, like, what are we talking about?
We'll be all right. So we can't let you do that right now. We have to stand by with you. Okay? As soon as you can, we will let you know.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm not gonna talk.
I know this isn't easy for you, but the quicker we get this done and finish up, the sooner you can be with your wife. All right?
I'm trying to rinse off so I can go to the hospital to be with my wife.
We're not going to shower or anything right now. You need to stand by with us.
I don't understand why.
Okay? Please.
I don't understand why.
I tried explaining that to you. We just need to stand by with you.
I'm standing by. Why can't I take a shower while you stand by? What is...
It's not necessary right now. Okay. I'm not going to stand here and watch you shower.
After settling on a change of clothes, Chris is informed that his other two children, two girls ages 5 and 9, have arrived with their grandmother and are waiting for him outside. As he passes by, A keen-eyed officer spots that Chris is holding something in his hands that detectives will need to collect as evidence.
What do you...
He's got the shirt she was wearing. Are we gonna need that?
Probably, yes.
So we're gonna need to take the dress. Okay?
Whoa.
Part of this scene, so we have to take her dress. We have to leave it here. Like he said, we're doing the investigation still. We have to have her dress. We can't let you take her dress.
Investigators decide to let Chris go ahead to the hospital, opting to speak to both him and his wife later that evening. The following recorded interviews between them and the detective detail their version of what happened. But as you'll soon discover, shocking discrepancies and jaw-dropping evidence reveal a far more devastating series of events.
Lord.
If you can walk me through the events, starting from obviously this morning and then to eventually you guys reaching out and calling 911.
Pretty normal morning. The girls woke up and one of their friends had asked them to, they wanted to go to Elevate with like their mom's friend. Their best friends live next door. Grandma was supposed to come get them. I think she showed up around like 10:30 or something, took them to Elevate.
As the older daughters left for the trampoline park, Parker was supposedly left alone in Chris's care. He next explains that he went to a doctor's office and took Parker along with him, only to discover that it was closed.
So then we just basically turned around and came home. And I looked at the clock and I remember thinking like, oh, I gotta get home because the girls are gonna probably head back soon. So we got home and the girls weren't home yet, but baby was sleeping in the car. And so I had taken some stuff inside and I came back out and the girls were there. They had just pulled up. And so they came inside and I checked on the baby. She was still sleeping. And then came back inside. That's where I just kind of like was, I don't know, thinking that she was playing with her sisters. I think that me coming home and thinking that, you know, the girls were going to be home, so I got to like come back in and out kind of thing.
You said the girls came home. You remember about what time that was?
I want to say it was like 2.
I feel like he's lying. Whoa! Whoa! Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Don't make sense. The girls came home 2:30? The girls came home 2:30? What time did he call the cops? What time did he call the cops? 4 o'clock. So she was in the car long before that. You said you only left her for 45 minutes. If the girls came home at 2:30, she was in the car long before that. You're lying. I caught you in that fucking lie. This nigga lying.
30.
The next-door neighbor, whose kids went with Chris's older daughters earlier in the day, has a very different answer for what time the children came home.
Oh, shit.
And you said they got dropped off about what time?
Probably 1:30. I think like 1:15.
And then, do you remember what time you left to go to the clinic?
I don't.
Okay. You remember roughly about what time you got to the clinic and saw they were closed?
Probably about 2, I think.
Security footage from nearby businesses and Chris's own neighborhood paint a shockingly different picture, as we'll soon uncover. The discrepancies between his account and what the cameras captured will be impossible for detectives to ignore, especially as an even more startling pattern of behavior begins to surface.
So the girls get home about 2:30. You checked.
Still sleeping and the car was still on.
Okay.
I think it's like every 30 minutes or something.
Why not just bring her in the fucking house? Why not just bring her in the house? So you telling me you checked on her and still didn't bring her in the house?
Will turn off if you haven't moved the car.
I don't know. I think the lockout period for the car is like 20 minutes, if I were to guess.
Is that something that's happened before that you've noticed with the car? Or?
I've noticed the car stopping before just because I was sitting in it one time and not like having anything going on and it just turns off. So I know that it does that at some point.
Crime scene investigators performed a test to replicate this event on Chris's car, and while the exact time varied between each test, the vehicle turned itself off consistently around the 20-minute mark. 1 hour after the engine shut off, Investigators recorded the temperature of the back seat where Parker was left sleeping. It was a sweltering 149 degrees Fahrenheit.
And then you go inside. You guys are doing things as normal. Then what's next?
Girls were playing in their room on their iPads like they usually do. That's where I thought the baby was. Girl said hi, but the baby didn't come say hi to her, so that's when she was like, "Where's the baby?" I was like, "I don't know, I think she's sleeping." And my daughter started looking for her first, and the girl said that she was sleeping in the toy room, but when I got up and went in the toy room, she wasn't in there. And then we were like, And then I was just walking around the house, like checking the rooms and stuff, because I figured she was in one of the other rooms. And I went out in the driveway and checked her car.
Already, Chris's timeline casts doubts as it places Parker in the driveway from before 2:30 p.m. up until the 911 call was placed, much longer than the 30 to 45 minutes he originally claimed. These discrepancies won't escape these seasoned detectives, but the truth they uncover will be worse than they imagined.
And as far as letting sleep in the car, you've done that before with the kids?
No, not that I'm aware of.
And then had you done anything like this before where you just let her sleep in the car or anything like that?
No, that's normally, I mean, I have the girls with me usually, and the girls are always, good about like, "Dad, get the baby," like we'll walk to one side together.
You have to remind, nigga, you have to get your kids to remind you to get the baby out the car, but then you said you checked on the baby and still proceeded to. All right, stop fucking lying, my nigga, because you did proceeded to say you checked on the baby and the baby was still sleeping in the car. Do you see how you sound? You said you checked on the baby and the baby was still sleeping in the fucking car. So if you knew the baby was still in the car, why did the kids have to remind you that the baby's in the back seat? Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but I have to ask these questions. Any issues at home? Any problems?
No, we have the perfect life. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, every day we're just in awe of just how much we love each other, how perfect our girls are, just how full everything is. It's just, it's like baffling. I don't know. It's baffling that this happened.
While they both claim it's never happened before, security footage witnessed by police, along with more unsettling claims, will ultimately reveal the possibility of a disturbing pattern of behavior. On the morning of July 9th, the day of the incident, Chris allegedly pulled into a gas station at around 12:06 p.m. on his way to the doctor's office. He's seen entering by himself, and after buying 3 cans of beer, enters the bathroom. Only 1 can remained as he exited without paying around 12:10 p.m. Chris's vehicle is next seen arriving at the doctor's office at 12:12 p.m., hours before he originally claimed. His vehicle is then seen making a third stop at a Bosch's grocery store at 12:30 p.m. Cameras captured someone matching Chris's description entering the store at 12:40 p.m., once again alone. He's then seen...
You left her in... he was leaving her in the car all day. Went into the store by himself, went into the grocery store by... You're fucking terrible. He was leaving her in the car all... Fuck the stealing. You was leaving that baby in the car all fucking day. Deadass, she probably would have been just safer if you left her at home by herself, my nigga. If you would have left the 2-year-old at home at home by herself, she probably would have been safer than riding around with you all fucking day. Oh my God. Do you know how telling that is? You're never supposed to leave a baby at home alone, but honestly, she'd be fucking safer than when she was with you. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
Description entering the store at 12:40 p.m., once again alone. He's then seen returning to the vehicle at 12:47 p.m. At 12:47, neighborhood cameras captured Chris entering the neighborhood. The vehicle was captured pulling into the driveway at 12:53 p.m.
That little girl was in the car for 3 fucking hours, bro. 3 fucking hours.
Where Parker was left asleep until 4:16 p.m. when the 911 call was placed. Parker Schultes remained in the driveway for more than 3 hours. The possibility that Parker was left unattended at each location may have been a shock to detectives, but to neighbors it was no surprise.
Wait,
After
what?
hearing troubling rumors circulating in their small neighborhood, investigators begin to question them and are shocked at the surprising allegations. Neighbors tell police that there have been multiple incidents in which the older girls were rumored to be found lost and wandering the neighborhood, while Chris was nowhere to be found. As well, a second neighbor came forward to say she'd been involved in a number of search parties for the girls over the years and claimed that while Chris was home, he would have no clue they even left the house. While Chris and his wife both adamantly denied regularly leaving their children alone, disturbing text messages surfaced between the two that seemed to contradict their claims. In this exchange, which took place just after Parker was taken to the hospital, the messages read, "I told you to stop leaving them in the car. How many times have I told you?" To which Chris replies, "I'm sorry."
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, we're the fucking perfect couple. You're perfect together because you're two fucking waste beings, bro.
Detectives are coming for me. I'm going to prison. I killed our baby. Additionally, in the months leading up to Parker's untimely death, the mother accused Chris of driving under the influence with the girls in the car.
The perfect family. Oh my God, bro. Oh, 138 with the baby in the car. Now she throwing him under the bus. No, this is before the shit even happened. This is before it even happened. This nigga sucks.
Timely death. The mother accused Chris of driving under the influence.
With alcohol in your system, you hate me. She was sleeping, it's fine. And she was sleeping, it's fine. What does her sleeping mean? She's physically in the car. If you got pulled over in an accident, she's still in the car. Stop saying you hate me. You keep making dumbass decisions. Oh my God, this nigga. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
With the girls in the car. As well, it appears that Chris admits to speeding at nearly 140 miles per hour with one of the children in the back seat.
Yo.
One burning question still remains. What Chris was doing while Parker was supposedly trapped in the scorching vehicle for over 3 hours.
Between 2:30 and then when I came home, what were you doing?
Working on laundry. The Office was on TV. Was drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Oh my God, I never wanted to punch somebody so bad.
A little vacuuming on the stuff in the house. It was just like a lounge around the house day.
A search of Chris's phone may shed even more light on his activities at the time. Shockingly, around 2 p.m. while Parker slept in the hot car, Chris may have been browsing for men's clothing and search.
I let my thick wife, bro, as soon as you got home, you got to beating your shit. You literally said, fuck your kid, got home and started to, bro.
Searching for adult videos, raising chilling questions about his priorities and state of mind. With enough probable cause to make an arrest, police once again returned to the home on July 12th, just 3 days after Parker's tragic death.
Hey, how you doing? Good, how are you? I'm doing all right. You have Chris come out to us, please.
Chris, this one.
So, based off of our investigation at this point, right, we have determined that there's probable cause to go ahead and charge you for what happened. Okay.
That right there.
Let's come out here, Christopher.
No.
It's okay.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
No.
listen.
No.
Listen, okay. This doesn't change This doesn't change what's going on.
I haven't heard the
okay?
story. What the fuck else do they need to hear, bro? What else do they need to hear? Oh God, I hope that dick beat was worth it, brother.
What happens at this point, it's simple, okay? What happens at this point is you are going to be taken into custody, all right? And you will be booked. And then after you are booked, you have an initial appearance with the judge within the first 24 hours, okay? After the first 24 hours, right, the judge will determine bond and things like that as far as what happens next. At that point, the case goes to the courts. It'll be between you, it'll be between your attorneys, and it'll be between the county prosecutor, okay? So, again, I can't change the consequences of what happened, all right? But what I'm going to ask of you. Okay.
You made them lose their sister. What else? Like, next? You cost them their sister. Oh, sucks to suck, nigga. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Keep it, you know what I'm saying? You cost them their sister. You caused them to lose a sister so you can beat your dick.
Come on, Chris. Let's go out here. Can you grab him some shoes, please? No.
They're right there. They're right there. Let me put shoes on.
That's right. Can I just ask one thing, please?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you say bye to our kids?
Okay. So listen to what I'm saying.
I'm not resisting. Just please.
Just relax. Just relax, Christopher.
I need you to listen.
Just relax.
We will
Just
get your shoes.
relax. Just relax.
The timing of the arrest doesn't sit well with Chris's wife and mother, who express their concerns as well as their harsh opinions about the officers themselves.
Just you those two, we're trying to make this as little of a scene as possible. So I don't think we can wait till after the funeral.
I don't want the kids to see Dad get hauled off.
Seriously.
Can't wait till after the funeral? No, nigga. He's going to jail. He's literally the reason the baby is dead. Couldn't wait till after the funeral? No. There wouldn't be no funeral if this nigga wasn't beating his shit. Are you not listening? They're arresting him because it's his fault. This wasn't a mistake. This was negligence. He's going down. Couldn't wait till after the funeral he caused? Hello?
That's gonna be between you and the court. Okay.
Can I give him a kiss?
Yeah.
I love you. To a nigga that you know is actively negligent with your fucking children. 138, drunk in a fucking car. Left her in the car multiple times. Is the reason your child is dead right now. All right, yo, you can't save these bitches, bro. No cap. You cannot save these bitches. You cannot save these bitches. This is a bitch that love her fucking, her husband, her negligent fucking dumbass husband over her children. And this is where it's so dangerous, because it's like, oh, head of the household, you should serve your man before your child. But okay, then what if that dumbass motherfucker is terrible towards the kids, or is a terrible fucking parent? Stop trying to put men before your fucking kids when these niggas ain't shit. If you gonna put a person before your kid, make sure they are a person that can properly fucking guide you and your children to have, like, you know what I'm saying? You are stepping behind a nigga who ain't shit and is negligent with children. And you're still choosing to be beside him after he got one of your, bro, come on, what are we doing, bro? I'm sorry, bro. I can't stand behind shit like that, bro.
Chris, I'm gonna be here and I'll take care of everything.
And then look, his enabling ass mother in the background too.
No hurt. No heart at all.
As officers prepare for transport, they make one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No heart. Enabling ass mother. What happens, chat? You get an enabling ass mother, and what's that lead to? Fucking terrible ass human beings. Oh my God.
One final consideration, given the extreme temperatures.
Anything inside your pockets? You just have to, it's standard. Okay?
Leave that nigga in the car.
Hey, Brooks, on the AC, look on the bottom, it says rear. Let's get the AC.
Yeah, let's
get a second.
Let's get the AC on.
Christopher Schultes was arrested.
Yeah, let's where you see it says rear. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that AC on. Thanks, dumbass nigga. Oh my God.
Arrested and booked into the Pima County Adult Detention Center. He's been indicted on charges of second-degree murder and child abuse related to the death of Parker Schultes. While he was later released pre-trial services, the court had asked for a $1 million bond. During his second showing at the court in August 2024, Schultes pleaded not guilty to the charges. The charges have now been escalated to first-degree murder and child abuse.
Damn. Well, not guilty. Oh, let's go first degree. Oh yeah, he gets. We don't know if he was fully convicted yet, but sure, that's First degree and child abuse. That's 25. That's 25. You thought a nigga with a fucking lip piercing was gonna... I'm sorry. I'm judging niggas with lip piercings. It's not your fault. He's just fucking terrible. Ranked up mid-season. Nah, facts. Yeah, level that bitch up. Let's go first. Let's go first to the degrees. Fuck is you talking about? W body cam.